Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Crossroads Inn here in the Mulligan, and I've got a bit of a plan. I've got an idea. What we need to do is build our fame up. This is our kind of stopping block, our roadblock, our speed bump right now. We need to get our fame higher than 7 because nobody really wants to do anything except have a drink and some food. And I have so much more that I want to do for my guests rather than that. We've got a guest room that's completely useless except for the staff. The staff love it because we've redesignated it as the staff room. That ain't going to last forever, guys. When we get up to fame 14, that becomes a guest room again and you guys are kicked out. So I've got a plan. I have an idea. I think what we need to do is focus on our decorations and getting the main hall fancier and nicer. That seems to be the general consensus from the comments section is building fame, make the place nicer so more people want to come here and you'll be more famous. And on that, if I pause this for a second and go into the world map, obviously we have a bunch of decorations that we can go check out here, many of which we have not got yet. And something that I had no idea about that came up once again in the comments section, best comment section I've had on a series, really incredibly informative, very useful, all sorts of good tips and tricks because we're all just feeling our way through this game. So please keep the comments coming. Is I can send somebody out to do more than one thing. I had no idea. I had no clue that that was the thing. I thought we send Stig out, and he goes and finds out, I don't know, how this toilet works, and then he comes back. But no, apparently I can just queue Stig up to do basically everything around here, and I feel I might do that. Stig is the only man I trust around here, so I'm going to queue him up to do a bunch of different little jaunts out into the world, a grand tour, if you will, to pick up as many new decoratives as we can get our hands on. And I definitely want to start with this, a stone fireplace. I bet it's hideously expensive, but I'm going to send Stig out to learn how it works anyway. What else is catching my eye around here? How about the dartboard? What if we went and got the dartboard? Oh, that's the chandelier. Well, you know what, Stig, while you're out there, grab that too. Now, can I get on the dartboard, please? No. All right, let me zoom in here. Go away, Plowvin. I don't like you no more. How about... Nope, that's still the chandelier. It's in there somewhere in Bridge. That's still the Eastern Outpost. Alright, I'm gonna find it. There we go. Stig, off you go. Go learn how a dartboard works. It's pretty self-explanatory. Round piece of cork, sharp pointy things, throw one at the other. Just try to do it in the correct order. What else could we get around here? What was that? That was a table, right? That was a country table. Now, is that better than the table I have right now? I don't know. Can I find out from here? Yes, I can. What do I have right now? Just table. Table. Nothing attached to it. No modifier, but table. Okay, well then, Stig, go learn how a country table works. Well, speaking of things that are probably hideously expensive, there's a marble table over here. Stig, go get that. Go figure that out. Stig's gonna be gone for months. We're never going to see Stig again. What's in Gilligore here? That's not what I'm trying to click on. Give it to me. Oh, I probably need to raise my reputation with them, don't I? Right. 5 blue scrolls. I do technically have that. I'm gonna go ahead and spend that. I don't know if that was the smartest way to spend those, and I still need to raise it more to get my eyes on that thing, but it looks really cool. It's some sort of country hutch or something. That's probably, well, I say that. I was going to say that's probably enough for Stig to be doing. Go get Sambrian Banner 2, because it's right next door. It's literally right next door in Crossroads. Oh, and yeah, P.S., get that fence post thing, because I really want that. We're never going to see Stig again. Stig will be gone for game months at this point. Okay, well, Stig's off on the grand tour. What can I do in the meantime to pretty this place up a little bit? There he goes. Stig, you're amazing. You are the only man I trust in this tavern. If it were up to me, if this were a real restaurant, I would have promoted you to GM long ago and just quietly phased out of the tavern management thing. You are the only person who can handle this place. I think we should be broadly good on stock. We're a little bit low on fat, but everything else seems to be basically okay for right now. I don't think I need to do another order immediately. And I do want to kind of save some guldens for some of those things we're going out to get, because they're going to be ridiculously expensive. Oh, and you know another thing that came up in the comments that I just totally blanked out on? We have no windows. There's not a single window in this building. I don't know if that will actually help with the fanciness, but I feel there should be windows. I mean, people are like wicked into windows, right? So let's have one there, and it's not going to quite go where I want it to go. Can I control key these? No, I can't control key those. All right. Well, then we'll have 2 windows there. Get out of that. Well, now I need to move the chain, because the chain is not where I want it to be. There we go. Much better. Okay, well, there's 2 windows. That's better than no windows. It doesn't quite do what I want it to do on the outside. I'm going to have to Adrian Monk this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I like that better. Okay, that is way better. Perfect. I don't know if that helps with the fanciness or the fame or anything at all, but I feel we should have some windows in this place. Let me just see what everyone's broad complaints are these days. Poor service, bad food. My employees are hungover. Don't have fat for the torches. Really? You sure about that? Yeah, wow, we are really running low on fat. Okay, I guess we need fat. Right, let me pause it a sec there, Crossroads Inn, otherwise it's going to get real dark in here. Let's pop out into the world map. I don't want to do a huge order. I have no inclination to do a huge order here. What are, Crossroads, what's like your gig? Wood, mugs, plates. I am told by the comments that whatever is sort of featured in this little banner is likely to be the least expensive item. Incredible Farmers, you're doing well on bread. That's good. Old Bridge, you're not selling a darn thing, but the Old Bridge market is. Yeah, I just kind of need fat. That's got to happen sooner rather than later. You do not have that. Okay, well, then you are completely useless to me, Crossroads. Plowvin's got it, and they've got it pretty cheap, too, at 53. I'm going to get 4 of those. I'm just going to need some to hold me over. Now, while I'm here, I may as well get... You don't actually have wine. You have wine fruit. Not really what I want. Do you have any different booze that I don't have? I mean, wine fruit is an alcohol, right? Right? It's got to be. It's in a barrel. That's how alcohol works. You have moonshine. And you actually have it a little cheap. Do I want to introduce a new menu item that's kind of expensive? I'm going to say yeah. You know what? Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's get 2, I don't know what they are, jugs? Bottles of moonshine? Yeah, give me those. I just said I didn't want to do a big order, and I'm already up to 606 gulden. Give me a lager, because we always need it, and your price is pretty darn good. In fact, you know what? Give me 2. What else might I need? Garlic. Your price on garlic is actually pretty darn good. Sure. And then I got one more space in the old caravan here. Oh, your price on bread is ridiculous. How about candles? Candles, you're a little cheap. Sure, I'll take candles. All right, ship that off. I don't have enough scrolls to haggle, so just get that out the door, please. Stig, where you at? Where did you go first? What was your... Oh, there you are. Hi. You're going down to learn the fireplace. Oh, okay, so I wonder if he is actually going to go in order of the things that I clicked on, in which case I probably should have made that a more sensible route, but, you know, here we are. And I'm going to need another barrel for that new booze, aren't I? I mean, I don't know if I need it, but I'm going to get one. I feel we should have that. The simple barrel, I really need to figure out. I know I've seen those horizontal barrels that I really like, and I want to have Stig go get it. I just don't remember where they are. You, no, not you. No, go back to where you were. Everything stopped. There we go. Come back to me here. You, not your priority. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at your storage, and I would like you specifically to just hold moonshine. There it is. Okay, so you are only going to hold this, and I am talking to myself to remember to myself to go and actually put it on the menu, because I haven't done that yet. Well, the fat better get here soon, because we just ran out of it. So anytime that order wants to show up would be spiffy. I didn't pay for protection. This better not be an order that I get ripped off on, because I desperately need the fat. It's going to get super, super dark in here. How much money do I have? 3,440 gulden. I wouldn't mind expanding a little bit, but I should save the money for when Stig gets back. Speaking of which, Stig, you should have figured out that fireplace by now. You've been gone for ages. Well, ages. You've been gone for like 4 hours. But did you figure out fireplace? Did you radio back with fireplace and how those things work? What is this again, please? Oh, yes, the coffin. Right. And that's actually fancy. Can I put the coffin in somewhere? Like maybe in the guest room? That'd be a great place for it. If I maybe spun that around... It actually has a point of access. I don't know what people are doing in this thing. I kind of want to put the coffin around somewhere. How about... You know what? Just for right now, it's 300 gulden. I totally can't afford to spend this. Just for right now, it's going to live over there. I just want the coffin. I think it's fun. We've got it. We may as well use it. What do you do? Do you have a thing? When someone drunk themselves to death but loves your lager so much they want some more. Okay. You don't actually seem to have any sort of interaction, but it looks kind of cool over in the corner there. Good enough. Oh, the order's here. Excellent. Great. So I need to add moonshine to the menu. Cup of moonshine. Here we go. Okay. So throw that in there. Thank you very much. Now, where did that go? There we go. So that is 61... and you're pretty okay with that, and the outlaws really like it. Fantastic. What if we made you a little bit happier about that? Maybe we took that down to, say, 55, and you're happier about it. That means you might like the whole tavern more, and our fame might go up, because it hasn't budged in ages. Stig is actually walking back and forth. He's not going from one to the other, because that was Stig leaving about a new decorative. So he's coming back. And then going out again. So it is nice that I can queue him up to do a bunch of things and I don't have to, remember to send him out again. But it's not quite as efficient as I thought. I thought he would just stay out on the world map and keep picking these things off and then come back. But no, he went out and I assume learned how a fireplace worked and then came back and told me about it. And now he's going out to do something else. I mean, hey, look, I appreciate communication in the workplace. Stig is keeping me posted on what he's doing, but you could have just sent a letter or something. Do I now know fireplace? That would be a key thing to know. I don't see it there. Is it an outside thing? Where does fireplace live? Yeah, I kind of thought this might be a teensy tiny bit pricey at 1,000 gulden for the fireplace. 1,000 gulden for this. And I'll just bet you it sets fire to things, doesn't it? However, I don't know if I can not have it. I think I desperately need to have the fireplace. This is a terrible idea. This is an absolutely... I should not buy this fireplace. And I'm trying to find a spot where chances are I'm not going to blow out the wall or something, which is probably right here. This is a pretty... Yeah, I'm buying it. I just bought a fireplace for 1,000 gulden that I don't need. But there it is. It looks cool. I bet that's going to require wood, isn't it? I didn't think of that. That's probably going to be something we need to keep fueled up. But it looks neat. And that's, frankly, good enough for me. Even with all that, though, even with the windows and the new decoratives that we put up the last time and the new fireplace, we're still only rocking a solid 1.5-star review on our main hall. I probably just need to make it bigger. I mean, that's ultimately what I need to do, but I did just spend 1,000 gulden on a fireplace that I didn't really need, so I don't know if I've got the money to blow this out. Maybe 2 more tiles. I'll have a think about it. In the meantime, I think what I would like to get started on is a garden. And it came up in the comments, garlic is so expensive and garlic bread is one of the items we have. Could somebody move the order inside, please? Dear Lord, Stig leaves for 5 minutes and people just take a nap. You're getting nothing done around here. Stig is the only man who gets something done. Oh, you showed up, did you? Good for you, Roman. Thank you. Get the moonshine into the barrel, will you? People are probably wondering why we haven't sold them any yet. Gardening, garlic bread, item on our menu. Garlic is very expensive. Why don't we try growing our own? I need to recall, though, if we actually know how to do garlic. Because we haven't unlocked a lot of these. Tomatoes, grapes, beans. Where might garlic be? Hops. It could be virtually any one of these. I just don't know what the specific icon is for garlic. Those are trellises for climbing plants. Is that really a thing we're going to do? Okay. Oh, I haven't even unlocked garden. this is completely irrelevant. We're not getting any kind of garden started. Yeah, never mind. This is just a fantastic scene. This guy's waiting to get served. There's a nice fire in the fireplace and a dead guy in the coffin. Oh, Crossroads Inn, you do make me chuckle sometimes. Now, I was looking for little sub-quests that we could pick off. Northern Riches we've looked at before. And that's just getting food on the property. I don't believe we actually have to do anything with it. We just have to get it in here. And we've already got garlic and sausage. If I could pin down mustard, honey, and cabbage, and just do one unit of it, one thing of it, just to get it in the door, that's a really quick fame point. And to my knowledge, food does not go off. So I could hold on to those things for years, waiting for the right recipe. Now that I'm thinking about it, honey is used. Is that not used in the roasted nuts one? I'm pretty sure it is. Roasted nuts is, yeah, it's honey and nuts. Okay, so here's a new plan. Here's a new plan that I've just had. If I got, come back to me here, Northern Riches, I'm going to have to write this down. If I got mustard, honey, and cabbage, that will satisfy this objective. If I then got some nuts on top of that, I could do the roasted nuts and add that to the menu. Okay, I have the inkling of a plan here. Let me go see if I can pin all those things down. No, I can pin down everything but the mustard. The mustard is eluding me for some reason. I'm focusing on the north here because it does say northern delicacies. I'm going to assume that most of those ingredients will be up there, but just for argument's sake, do I have anything unlocked in the south that might lead to mustard? No, I haven't got a trade route with you yet. I do at the horse market, though. Mustard. Hello. And it's not ridiculously overpriced. Okay, do you have nuts, by the way? No, you don't. Oh, this is dumb. This is really dumb. I shouldn't do this just for one fame point, but sell me that? I don't suppose you have, like, literally everything else I need. No, you don't have the honey or the cabbage. No, this is a dumb idea. And I'm actually recognizing it's a dumb idea. Usually I just do the dumb idea and then I get politely corrected in the comments section, but that would be a lot of money to shell out, and we don't have a ton of guldens kicking around. That's a lot of money to shell out for a single fame point. And things that I don't really need. I think I have to. I'm going to have to do this the long way. I don't think there's going to be any shortcuts to building this fame up. Speaking of building fame up and decorative, Stig, where are you at? What are you up to these days? There you are. Hi. Oh, you're going to go learn how that table works. You're so dependable, Stig. Oh, Stig's been very busy indeed. I didn't even notice, but he came back and told us how Chandelier 2 and the Sambrian dartboard. Oh, and now the country table. Stig, you're amazing. All right, well, we've got all those things. I could put up the dartboard. There's no reason not to. How much is that little trinket going to set me back? 550 guldens. And it is fragile, but very fancy. Wow. Greatly raises nearby aesthetic. I think it's worth it just for that. I have no idea how much location affects this. So if I tucked this in a corner, does that count for the whole room? Would that affect the entire room? Do I have to put this somewhere, I guess, prominent for this to be featured? Just in case I do, I'm going to move this barrel over here. Maybe. I might move that barrel over there. I'm going to put it back where it was for right now. Because the best spot for the dartboard would be right here. Right near the coffin. That would be super. But I don't know if that's too far out of the way. I might be grossly overthinking this mechanic. I probably am. It can probably just live anywhere. All right, well, this is the spot I've got, frankly. This is the one spot on the wall that I'm willing to devote to this. 550 gulden. This better be worth it. When you say 3 up arrows fancy, you better mean it, Crossroads. Didn't budge our main hall. Still rocking a solid 1.5 stars. That's a very nice dartboard, people, and there's a coffin next to it. That guy was checking it out. What's wrong with the rest of you? Do I need to hire another person? I kind of feel I do. I really do. Who's in the hiring pool these days? Slow it down there, Crossroads Inn. Who's in the hiring pool these days? Anyone upgraded? No, just the tier 1 folks. All right, who haven't we seen before? Haida. You're sickly, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know about you. That's not so great. Tulia. Now, we already have someone who looked like you, and you're a drunk. You're out. Nope. Ain't gonna do that. I could get another drudge, but do I really need one? I don't kind of feel that I do. What's that trait? Oh, you're smart. Okay, well, good for you. And I don't really think we're at the stage where I need a thug. All right, well, back to kind of plugging along then. Yeah, and the country table doesn't have any different traits, or indeed any traits at all, than the regular table. So, from what I can determine, it seems to be purely aesthetic. It doesn't even look that much different. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look that much different from what we've got. Talk to me more about the chandelier we just unlocked. That is durable and fancy. 650 gulden. No, I can't spend that kind of money right now. That's just ridiculous. I mean, it's great that we've got all these decoratives unlocked, but I kind of can't afford to decorate the place. Has anyone got any rugs out in the world? Well, I should probably wait for Stig to get back permanently, because the place is just falling apart without him. I mean, there's dirty dishes on the table here, guys. Yeah, it looks like we're out of candles, too. What is our general stock looking like these days? We're almost out of mushrooms, almost out of sausages. How are we on? We've got a good amount of mugs. I'm not seeing plates. That's concerning. Wine we could definitely use. We're almost out of apples again. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to put an order together here. I need the basics. Oh, there's the plates right there. Okay, we're actually pretty okay on plates. Plenty of garlic. Yay! All right, a bunch of the basics ordered. Apples, bread, sausages, wine, mushrooms, candles. That'll all hold me for a little bit. I'm going to take the discount. I'm going to get the discount off of this, bringing it down to 851. Wow, that is so few guldens that I have right now. That is very, very few guldens. That's an alarmingly low amount of guldens. I would like to have more guldens than we have at the current time. Well, this guy is at least using the dartboard. Wait a minute. That's Bruno. He works for me. Bruno? Is this an authorized break period? And also, you're terrible at darts if you're standing that close. You are literally putting them in there with your hand. Not actually 100% sure why I ordered candles. There's plenty of candles right there. It's just that me, drunken sot me, didn't bother to actually refuel the candelabra or whatever. I have been advised in the comments this is not actually me, that I am sort of God looking down on all of this, but really, that's in my heart, that's me. This is what tavern management has done to me. And while I'm kind of bouncing around waiting for, well, fame to rise, basically, or get some more gulden so I can put up some more decoratives, I'm going to send one of the cooks out to learn sausage soup, because that has 3 ingredients that we already have. The only thing we need to add to it is whatever that is. I believe it's flour. So Bjorn, off you go. Go learn how that works, because I'm always looking for... Oh, that's my cargo. Never mind. I'm always looking for recipes that use things we basically already have on staff. On stock, rather, not on staff. If they were on top of the staff, that would make sense, because the staff is largely inebriated all the time, and people might put some of the food on top of them, thinking that they were furniture while they were passed out. But no, I did mean ingredients that we have in stock most of the time, and that only adds 1 more ingredient. So go figure that out. We'll look at maybe adding that to the menu. I think the last thing I'm going to do, which is also incredibly stupid, is just blow the main hall out. Just 1 tile. You know what? Actually, just 1 tile is all I'm doing with that. I'm just going to slowly try and make the place bigger. I think bigger will be a good help to getting our fame ticking up in a positive manner. And with the rate we're bringing in the guldens, I can really only afford to do it like 1 tile at a time. But it will grow, and eventually we'll be able to afford some more of these decoratives that we just learned. I totally did not need to order that fireplace, but I did it. I've got it. It looks cool. It's not doing squat for our reputation here, but it looks great. Just to confirm, yeah, no, still a solid 1.5 stars on the old main hall there. Oh well, we'll keep plugging along. Hey, we got a fame point. I don't know why, but we just went to fame 8. It must have been my 1 tile that tipped it over the balance. Did that actually change anything? No, it didn't change anything at all. But we've got a fame point. Okay, good. Maybe that's the direction we'll keep going. And it's a little more boring than just scaring up decoratives and putting them around the place. But if gradually increasing this one tile at a time is going to make our fame tick up, that would be great. And it might just be a combination of everything we just did. More decoratives, more space, more stuff on the menu. It could be any combination of that, but that's probably a good place to call it on Crossroads Inn for today. We will pick up some more of the Mulligan next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of the sugarless nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? Is it just a show about foxes all the time? If so, is that some sort of subtle esoteric thing about being a weapons manufacturer, or is it just stuck on the Nature Channel?